Hello and welcome to the Daily Line at BetRepublic.com. I'm your host, Jarvis Symes, joined by pro handicapper Greg Dempson. We are looking at the card today for sports and from a betting perspective. We've got some news for you on the NBA, the NCAA basketball, and the NHL. We were on the show yesterday with a top play from the NBA from Greg Dempson. He had the Kings getting points in Detroit. Kings won straight up. I give you Nashville and the Rangers to stay under 5.5. Final score was 2-1.
Nice call.
Couple of winners there for us. Let's get to the NBA, Greg. San Antonio playing in Denver. Just one of two games going tonight, but you've got some numbers for us on the first half play.
First half play, Jarvis. San Antonio, an older team, experienced. The only way they can win this game is they can't get into up and down the court in the shootout against Denver. In the first half, it's 104, the total. I've got a group of situations suggesting this game plays under the total in the first half. I like the under at 104. Just this year alone, this particular system has been live 12 times. It's won 10 out of 12, so it's 10-2 to the under just this year, 31-13 to the under, Jarvis, the last 3 years. And going back a little further, it's a 48 unders and 15 overs, so a strong selection. Percentage-wise, that's 76%. Like the under
76% and 12 games this year. We've seen 10 of them stay under. That's strong numbers.
That's even better than 76%. Yeah, I just it's a good number too. It's a fair number, 104. So that's my official selection for the segment today here for the NBA under 104.
Under 104. So if you're looking at one of the two NBA games today, we like San Antonio, Denver. Greg's got the numbers on a strong system under 104 in the first half. Going to NCAA basketball, we've got a lot more than two games going today, but we've got two sheets full. But we've one game that Greg's got action on tonight between Pepperdine and San Francisco. Again, looking at the over-under, tell us what we think here, Greg.
Well, we've had these are two teams here, Pepperdine and Frisco. They're not great teams. They're not performing well this year at all. You have two teams that match up in this particular situation just this season, Jarvis. 14 times it's gone under out of 17 games. So 14-3 to the under. That's just this season. Going back a little further, 102 times it's gone under, 43 times over. That's 70% when playing on the under. That's game 547 and 548. It tips off at 10 o'clock Eastern time tonight. Take Pepperdine and San Francisco under 143.
Okay, and I checked that. You can still get 143 available at quite a few books. Let's shift over to the NHL. Again, mentioned we had a nice play yesterday. 7 games going today. The NHL's making its push towards the Olympic break. We're going to look at the Vancouver Canucks playing against the Florida Panthers. Vancouver is out on their sixth game of the trip.
6th game of 14.
6th game of 14. This is the road trip that never ends. But they've had some success, but they've been getting behind early in the games and not being able to force themselves to claw back. Tonight, some defensive shakeups. We know Dimitri's not in the lineup. We also know Willie Mitchell will be out of the lineup. They've got their defensive pairing set up, though. They're playing strong. I look for Vancouver's offense to come back to life enough to stay ahead of the Florida Panthers. Roberto Luongo likely to get the start tonight against his old Panthers team. Expect a good show from him. You're laying 150 on the money line with Vancouver, but if you lay a half goal to win in regulation time, you can get the Canucks at even money. Might be a low-scoring game. Might be tight, but I like the Canucks tonight as my top play. There's two other games we're going to quickly mention. Greg's got some stuff for us on one of the late games out on the West Coast. We've got the LA Kings hosting the Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah, strange, huge favorite. That's, of course, because they're playing the Oilers. Total's 5.5 goals, and they have the LA Kings. If you want to just bet the team total, Jarvis, it's over 3.5 minus $1.20.
So over 3.5 goals is a lot, but you've got this game projected at over 7 total goals.
I show over 7 goals. So where's the scoring from? They've got the over-under at 5.5. Obviously, by them setting the 3.5 minus $1.20, they feel it's going to come from the home team, and I agree. If you're looking for a little recreational action, an opinion only, Kings over 3.5 goals minus $1.20.
Okay, and I also think you should take a look at the Dallas Stars. We know they can't win on the road, but they've got Mike Ribeiro back recently, scored against the Blackhawks the other day. Calgary Flames are a team that can't find offense anywhere with all their new acquisitions. They're back from a 3-game road trip, playing at home. Ribeiro could be the difference here. I like the Dallas Stars at plus money. I think we're getting a value play there. That's it for the Daily Line show today. Come by BetRepublic.com and check out our picks, the NBA sections, the NHL, and the NCAA basketball. For Greg Dempson, I'm Jarvis Symes. Thanks for joining us.